into the Rams. Another patsy, but a win is a win. I love the double reverse flea flicker. Think we'll ever see that again? But the impressive thing about that was they couldn't have done that without the offensive line.
Right.
That line held long enough for them to make all those transitions. Otherwise, somebody breaks through, that thing is dead.
Exactly.
But that was exciting and fun to watch. Goff Cooper Kupp was amazing.
The more I watch that team, the more that he catches the football, the better that offense runs. Because it's really like I can't. It's kind of like the Welker in the past. It's kind of like Edelman in the past. Those kind of. So it's like he's that guy that kind of like. Oh my gosh, we got to worry about that guy, which they stopped worrying about these other guys, right? Yeah.
Right. No,
like he's just a little scrappy little player.
But he runs like a deer.
Yeah, and he can take a hit, right?
No
So
doubt.
I think these are, look at it was a poor team that they played, but they need that right now. They need to build some confidence and see how plays are running, and Goff having Goff. We've always talked about this, right? If Goff has time, then Goff is dangerous. If Goff doesn't have time, then he runs and he's not very good, right? And he makes stupid decisions. But with Gurley, being kind of like, hey, we really got to monitor him more for the second half. Well, they just got to monitor him for the second half is what it is, right? Because now that you got so you need Henderson to get some.
Yeah, he had a good game.
So then what happens to Gurley's confidence when Henderson continues to do what he's doing?
It's not that he'll never lose his confidence. It's more or less saving his legs and injury-proof for the playoffs more. So if they can win by sitting Gurley a little bit more and having Henderson and I forget who the other Brown, right? If they can get those guys and they can help him relax. Then we're honest, right? Gurley's not an every down back anymore, right? It's not gonna happen, right? But it's
you're paying him. You're paying him to be an everyday back.
I don't know if they are anymore. I don't think they can anymore. I mean, I just don't think. I mean, these guys are done after 5 years, And if you put up those big numbers, then if you put up those good years, then you deserve to get paid. But I think they have to look at more of the depth situation and letting more guys run. And kind of like what, look at the Patriots. White's over here and Michelle's over here, and they got multiple guys that are doing it. But the kid Henderson, if he gets broken, he's very fast.
Looked good.
And he's fresh, right? It's a year one, right? So if you can be successful, just let him go, right? But again, the defensive line needs to stay strong there and pressure. Horrible. And they're not what they used to be. They let Talib go yesterday to Miami.
That was a financial decision, I believe.
That was financial, so they can sign.
But I totally understand you there. But Peters went and Talib went. And the last two games, I actually watched the both of them play.
Did you see Peters got a pick six?
Well, but they were on the lazy side. They weren't the aggressive DBs that they're known to have. And then they brought in the kid from Jacksonville, right, which is a good thing. Yeah, so it was easy for him to let Talib go, which was you go to Miami. I mean, like, hey, thanks, you're in Denver. Now you come here, and now you're in Miami. And welcome to the 14 picks that you're going to get next year, right? But
no, he didn't. I mean, they got 2 picks out of it, a 2020 and a 2022.
Yeah,
and they released $4.2 million. So
no, I mean that's the positive, right, for next year. Yeah. So
what was? Do you know what Osweiler's contract was that they assumed? Because they assumed his payout. That's what it was, I believe. They took on Osweiler's and then
the old quarterback,
right, and then dumped Talib. But I mean, what they got, the draft picks they got, it's not going to cost them anything. But fourth rounders and
yeah.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
But he was on the IR anyway and couldn't come back till week 15, so not going to have him for the season anyway.
They got a 5th and a 7th.
Yeah.
So they have money, but if you don't spend it.
So I mean, the buy couldn't come at a better time for them. But the one thing I lacked to look up this morning was what the rest of their schedule is. It a tough schedule? Is it mediocre? So that's
they got to have a tough schedule in the Super Bowl. So.
Well,
aren't they doing schedules that?
Well, San Francisco is much better than what they used to, and they showed that to them. But
San Francisco's legit.
Yeah, they are.
All that defense
the whole defensive line's all number one picks. So
actually panned out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
crazy.
But yeah, I mean, I think they needed a game like that, a big confidence game. If you can get McVay on track to what he was doing last year and being able to believe and not be scared about calling in plays, and Goff. I think they could get themselves right back into being a playoff contender. So
They wanted to free up money too to sign
Right.
that Jalen Ramsey to a long-term extension.
Yeah.
That was part of the thinking there.
Right.
The defense. Dante Fowler looked pretty good, but
Yeah.
the defense is not what it was.
No.
The line is not
But
what
it's
it
not
was.
bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
we
it was
were
so- it was
spoiled.
so good.
We were spoiled.
Yeah.
No, there's no
With
doubt.
Donald and
Right.
Sue.
Yeah.